coming up in this read. They are deeply worried and concerned, frightened almost, of the truth or a truth coming out about something that they themselves specifically lied about. They were very deceitful about something, and it's coming to light. It cannot be stopped. Hi Taurus, we're doing your love reading for July 2023. If love isn't your thing, you can always go check out your general reading that I've released for you at the start of the month. And all the information that you need, including the card decks that I've used for your read, can be found in my description box and in my pinned comment below. Okay, right, so Taurus, what is coming in towards you in love for the month of July? Ooh, July 2023, okay. Chaos and the High Priestess of Spirit. Okay, so a storm is brewing here, Taurus. Misunderstandings, take shelter, wait for it, and reject any drama. Taurus, some of you could be finding yourself in slap bang in the middle of someone else's drama, okay? It's not ideal, but it does happen, and it happens to the best of us. So with this one, it is going to initiate some kind of change as well, because when you think about this tornado, right, yeah, it's going to destroy a lot of things in its path, but once the weather changes again, as it were, you'll be able to rebuild. Okay, and then you've got the High Priestess of Spirit. Something profound is brewing. You'll know what it is soon, and but maybe not the why. Okay, yeah, I do feel that for a lot of you are being dragged into a situation here. I'm hoping we're going to see more when we start pulling your tarot, okay? And then you've got deceit, Neferet. Be mindful of motives, hidden agendas, and somebody could be stabbing you in the back. So keep your wits about you, because someone is about to do something to try and cross you, basically, okay? Spirit's giving you a really strong, firm warning here, Taurus, about someone else around you. They're not being honest at all. They're being incredibly manipulative, deliberately causing drama. It's not great energies, let's be honest, and it's even less desirable when you consider that this is a love read as well. All right. The impression that I'm getting from this, Taurus, is somebody is wanting to be the centre of attention. And for whatever reason, they think that you're going to be the pathway to them being the centre of attention. I feel somebody's trying to play the victim here also with something. Probably unfounded accusations being thrown around, that sort of thing. Definitely do keep your wits about you throughout the month of July. Okay, right, so your person of interest, let's take a look at their energy. How does Taurus's person of interest in love feel about Taurus right now? How do they feel about the relationship or the connection? What is it that they're wanting from the relationship or the connection with Taurus? What are their current challenges, and what actions should they take or are wanting to take towards our Taurus collective, please? Right, so we're going to do 3 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me just move this stuff over here. Just gonna put that card up there. I've not got a very big table. Right, this deck is the energy of the connection itself. Okay, how does this connection or relationship currently stand between Taurus and their person of interest, please? Where is this relationship or connection headed? And what is the potential outcome or advice from Spirit here for Taurus and their person of interest, please? Okay, another 3. There's 1, there's 2, 3. And then we've got your energy right here, Taurus, towards your person. Okay, what is Taurus's energy towards their person of interest? How do they feel towards their person? How do they feel about the relationship or the connection? What is it that Taurus is wanting from the relationship or the connection? What are Taurus's challenges? And what action should Taurus take or is wanting to take towards their person of interest, please? 1, 2, 3. Okay, right, so Taurus. What is the energy of this connection at the moment? Where does this connection or relationship currently stand? And you have got the 9 of Coins. Some of you are fiercely independent. Some of you are definitely enjoying the fruits of your labour at the moment with the 9 of Coins. The 9 of Coins can indicate a single person, okay? Someone who's very abundant, very self-sufficient. They are financially stable, secure and independent, all that good stuff, okay? It's someone who has got very good intent and they're basically enjoying their best life with the 9 of Coins. This is the energy of the connection right now. Someone is enjoying their best life and they're just trying to be the best that they can be, you know. It's 9 of Coins. Right, how do you feel towards your person of interest right now, even if subconsciously? Let's take a look. The 2 of Wands. Yeah, there is a little bit of confusion here with the 2 of Wands. Someone is needing to pick a path. They need to pick a direction. You feel that your person is needing to decide one way or the other what they're doing and how this is going to play out, okay? You see them as being really undecided right now. How do you feel about the connection with them? The 3 of Swords, they've hurt you. Through their inability to decide one way or the other, they have actually hurt you in this process, okay? There's no denying that. You feel betrayed somehow. You definitely feel like this individual has stabbed you in the back, been a traitor. You probably even feel like you've been lied to also. You're grieving. And it feels like you're grieving for the person that you thought they were, okay? So, yeah, it's quite a difficult situation that's playing out here. How do they feel towards you, Taurus? Well, they feel the 5 of Swords. Very competitive. They feel very sure of themselves. I want to say they feel overly confident in the situation also, okay? Okay, let's keep going. How do they feel about the connection with you here, Taurus, or the relationship with you? The Fool. Okay. Well, I mean, okay, listen, Taurus, I'm going to give you the message. But you have to bear in mind, do not shoot the messenger, right? This is not coming from me. I'm just reading the cards. Your person is convinced and they're very, very certain that you will give them another chance. Okay? So I'm just going to leave it at that. Just bear in mind that message has not come from me. This is your person's energy that we're reading. They're wanting to start again with the Fool. They're certain that you're going to wipe the slate clean and allow them back in. Okay? What are your challenges? The 7 of Cups, yeah. Your challenges are the fact that it is a very confusing situation. You've been told multiple different things by multiple different people. At this point in time, you don't know which is true and which is a lie because you have been told so many different things. You've probably even been told so many different things by this person themselves as well, which is adding further to the confusion. Spirit's saying, look, you need to narrow it down, okay? Whenever the 7 of Cups comes out, you need to narrow something down. You need to focus on something because that's a very sort of scattered energy, all right? You're not going to be able to decide one way or the other if you're coming from a scattered place, okay? So definitely use your discernment and narrow it down a bit, right? Stay on target, stay focused. And also as well, with that being cups, that there's a message about being emotionally involved in a situation to the point where you don't know how to temporarily detach your emotions in order to make a decision. Okay, so there is the very real risk here, Taurus, of you making an emotional assessment or like emotional thinking or emotional decisions. Okay, be mindful of that, because that potentially can open up the door for somebody to emotionally manipulate and emotionally blackmail you if you're feeling in an incredibly emotional, vulnerable space, which at the moment a lot of you definitely are, because the Seven of Cups is a challenge. Okay, right. What are their challenges? Let's take a look. The Nine of Swords. Okay, that's worry, anxiety, I want to say depression also. So your person's challenges are, I don't think that they're getting a very good sleep routine here. I do feel that this individual is sleep deprived, but that could also be something that they've brought on themselves in a lot of ways. They could be having extra super late nights because they're not really prioritizing the importance of having a good sleep routine. Let me clarify this one, because there's another message here. Clarify the Nine of Swords in Taurus's person's challenges, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Thank you. The Moon. Yeah. Your person's challenge is basically all their chickens are coming home to roost, okay? The Nine of Swords clarified with the Moon. And that's a challenge, because there's only so long that someone can keep lying for until it is exposed for what it is, all right? Something is really, really unclear with this energy, and again, I feel it's because this person's told so many lies that actually they themselves are now having a difficult time on differentiating between what is reality for them and what is created in their mind. Okay, there's a lot of dark thoughts that go on in this person's head. I will say that, Taurus, a lot of dark thoughts. I don't know if there are some kind of substances involved with this, but it does feel like it's self-inflicted in a lot of ways for this person. It genuinely does. Okay, it's telling me that, look, this person, they create a lot of problems for themselves. They back themselves into a corner, and then they don't know how to get out of that tight spot. Okay, but a lot of it is absolutely self-inflicted. Okay, where is this relationship or connection headed? The Seven of Coins. Okay, so that's the card about an investment. That's the card of harvest. You reap what you sow. That's a very karmically charged card as well. I will say that much, because it's all about how you get out of life whatever you put in with interest. What are these ones? The Five of Coins and the Lovers. Yeah. Some kind of breakup message here. And two individuals agreeing to go in their separate directions. Agreeing to go their separate ways. Definitely not seeing eye to eye. And that's the only thing that they can agree on, is going in their separate directions. Clarify the Seven of Coins for where this connection's headed, please. Somebody's going through a breakup, okay? It could be your person currently breaking up with someone else, or you breaking up with this individual, because they do a lot of things that sabotage not only themselves but everyone else around them, okay? Their energy is coming out as being very, very selfish and quite manipulative also. The Sun, yeah. Happiest card in tarot: joy, success, celebration, victory. And what was that I said about how certain lies, well, all lies eventually will see that the light of day. And there it is right there. So this connection is headed towards a place the person that you're thinking of is not going to be able to control, and they know that full well. And they are deeply worried and concerned, frightened almost, of the truth or a truth coming out about something that they themselves specifically lied about. They were very deceitful about something, and it's coming to light. It cannot be stopped. And I feel that that's what a lot of that chaos energy that we saw in your oracle was getting at. It cannot be stopped. It's literally a force of nature. That is outside of everybody's control. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control nature. The same as you cannot control the truth coming out, and it's bloody coming out here. And that's all that this person over here can think about. They have tried their damnedest to keep that hidden, whatever that's about, and they're not able to. Taurus, you're dealing with someone who has been very, very deceitful. Spirit is revealing to you this individual and everything that they have been kept hidden from you. At the time of you going through it, though, you're going to be like that. Why is this happening to me? But you will see in the long term that it had to come to light. It had to come out. It absolutely needed to. Okay. What action does the person that you're thinking of, what action do they want to take towards you, or what action will they take towards you? The Nine of Cups. Okay, so they certainly are thinking about their own happiness. They're probably overindulging on something here also. They do believe that you hold the answers to all of their problems. Can you tell us more about the... Thank you, that's in reverse, okay. The King of Wands in reverse. Ouch. Okay, so that is someone who is a bit of a bully. It's someone who isn't quite ready for being completely mature yet. That can also be someone who is dealing with problems of a sexual nature, okay? So, for example, if that's actually about a man, then it could be a man that is struggling to maintain a you-know-what-y, okay? Or at least not without the help of some kind of medical intervention. For example, okay, I need to pick my words carefully because I don't want to be demonetized, okay. That's someone who's got impossible expectations, basically, all right. A King of Wands in reverse, that's someone who's really, really impulsive. They've got high expectations of everybody else, but they themselves do not hold themselves to those very high expectations that they have of everyone else. Do you know what I mean? So it's like they're very one-sided individual, all right? So it's like they have a lot of expectations of everyone else, but then they give themselves a free pass type thing, okay? This is also someone who's got quite an inflated ego. They're very overconfident. Their skill set does not match their confidence, right? Really, really impatient. Think dodgy car salesman. Whenever you see a King of Wands in reverse, all right, dodgy car salesman. It's that kind of energy. And then you've got the Nine of Cups right next to it. So it's a combination. this individual is basically, they're heading in your direction with everything that you wanted to hear, promising you this, that and the next. But then the reality of it is, when it comes down to putting in the action, King of Wands is in reverse. And remember, Wands is an energy of action. When it comes down to putting in the action, it's not going to be there. Okay, so they're really good at talking the talk, but when it comes down to walking the walk, they're sitting on the sofa with their feet up, eating a bag of chips. Okay, that's the energy that I get from that. What action should you take, or what action are you wanting to take? Let's take a look. The Knight of Coins. You're wanting to be very, very careful about this person, Taurus. Alright, with the Knight of Coins, that's someone who's very slow moving, very careful, very deliberate. Every step forward that they take is carefully thought through. So that this is definitely a message about Taurus. You need to take your time with this individual, because there is some bullshit and fuckery that's going on with this person. They are not who they say they are at all. Not even close, not even remotely. Okay? They're legit hiding from you who they truly are as a person. Alright, what's the potential outcome here, please? A Knight of Swords. I'm seeing you running, to be honest with you, Taurus. I'm seeing you figuring this out before it gets too serious. I'm seeing you running off in a complete opposite direction from this individual. Let's clarify. Clarify that Knight of Swords, please, for the potential outcome or the advice from Spirit, please. Okay. Strength, yeah. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Libra, another Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, and a Pisces. Heavy on the Aquarius, heavy on the Leo. Okay. I'm seeing this particular combination, Taurus, as you standing strong in your convictions. I'm seeing this combination as you not lowering your standards to make someone else comfortable. I'm seeing this as you basically refusing to be this individual's doormat, which is absolutely fantastic. Can you tell us more about this energy, please? For Taurus. What's going on here for Taurus, please? Okay, right, so from your side of the table, Taurus, you've got the card of friendship. True friends, solid friendship, authentic, would do anything for you and always there no matter what. Yeah, someone's trying to use your good nature against you, Taurus. Because you are a good friend, you are a good advocate. You do like to support other people. You don't like to see anybody else suffering. In this particular situation, Taurus, someone has put the suffering on themselves. They created the suffering for themselves, and then they're trying to put it at your door. On their side of the table, reckless, acting recklessly, getting lit, highly volatile relationship or personality, use precautions and or protection. Yeah, they're a highly volatile individual, Taurus. And the fucked up thing is, when this person is expecting for you to help them, and then you go out of your way, you bend over backwards to help them, they will then turn around and say, oh, well, I didn't ask you to. Do you know what I mean? They do have this really ungrateful attitude to them. So you are legit better off out of that situation for real. And then the card for the connection, cool with whatever, being chill, trust in the process, making decisions, living in the now, casual or no commitment. Do not commit anything to this person, Taurus. Do not commit any of your time, your love, your energy, your resources, anything, okay? Remain non-committal when it comes down to them. Spirit does not want you getting involved with that person at all. Trust in the process. So for those of you who already are involved with this volatile individual, Spirit's saying, right, we're coming in, Taurus, on your behalf. We're going to sweep away everything, right? It's going to feel chaotic. It's going to uproot quite a lot of things for you, but you have to trust in us, and you have to trust in the process, that we're doing this on your behalf, so that you're no longer wasting your time in this situation or with this individual. Okay? It legit feels like you're being divinely protected. Definitely. And at the bottom of the deck, you got seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. There's a third-party situation that's going on here, Taurus. Spirit's wanting for you to get out of Dodge. What else, please, for Taurus? Okay, right, so you've got the Four of Clubs on, the Four of Spades on your side. That is all about broken promises, okay, and somebody being petty, somebody being jealous. All right, if you're feeling any kind of jealousy towards another person that is involved with this situation or this person, Spirit's saying, look, there is no reason for you to be jealous of them whatsoever, okay? That's someone who likes to play games 100%. All right, you've nothing to be jealous of. If you think that they have got a better life than you, or whatever the case might be, while you're struggling, again, that's not the case at all. They could be showing off on social media, for example, showing off how much of a good life that they've got, when in actual fact they didn't create any of that lifestyle. They've taken it off of someone else. Do you know what I mean? So you've no reason to be jealous if you are having those emotions. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that, right? Because when you think about it, when someone has gone out of their way to destroy you and destroy your life, and then they're showing up online as if they've got everything put together, and they've got a beautiful home and a beautiful family and a fantastic career, and everything in their life is going really, really well. And, you know, you're like, well, how come they get all of that when they literally run around destroying other people? How is that right? How is that fair? Okay, that it can play into those kind of emotions. That's the kind of emotions that are described with your Four of Spades. And Spirit's saying, look, Taurus, don't worry about it, honestly. They don't actually have it as put together as what they're making out they do. Not even close. Okay. This could also be a third person involving themselves in the situation who is becoming jealous of you. Alright, so do keep an open mind. But it definitely does describe broken promises and potential jealousy. On their side is the Three of Clubs off balance. Now it's off balance, so in its upright position, it means a successful marriage, love, happiness, and a favourable long-term outcome. It's come out off balance. So it is fake. It is fake, 100%. And it's weird that you should get that right after I finished describing it to you. And then Spirit's like, actually, yeah, Three of Clubs off balance, that's exactly what's going on. They're full of shit, Taurus. And you know it deep down that they're full of shit. This is just confirming that fact. What else, please, for Taurus? Thank you. the Two of Clubs. So this one is all about challenges, gossip, and a minor disappointment. All right. So I would say with this one, avoid individuals who are going to gossip at this point in time, Taurus, because that potentially is going to make matters worse. Okay. This is just going to be a minor disappointment, and you will get through this reasonably quickly, okay, with the Two of Clubs, because it's a minor disappointment. Right, so we're going to pull messages at random. These messages can easily be from you to your person, or whoever that is, or from them towards you, right? You just take it as it resonates. Never ever take offense to anything that comes out in a general read. If you know it's your energy, then it's your energy and you know it. And if you know it's not, then obviously don't force it to fit, okay? Someone is saying, I can't stop thinking about you. So someone is obsessed. You and I were too young. Interesting. Okay. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. And I love you unconditionally. Okay, but something that you came closer than anyone. So, I mean, if that person is claiming to love you unconditionally, Taurus, then they've got a funny way of showing it. But again, it just goes to show that people can say anything. They can say anything. But when it comes down to actually doing something, that's a whole different story, isn't it? Because it takes balls and guts to actually put the action behind something. Anyone can say anything they like. Right, but I do need to leave that one there. That is what I have for you, Taurus. Remember that tarot is not in charge, okay? It is not a crutch. It is not a scapegoat. It is just a guide. And you're the one that's in charge of your own destiny for the most part. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.